Your goal as an MSP is to provide the absolute best products to your companies that are going to keep them cyber secure, keep them safe on the internet, but also allow them to work and function the way that they want. In today's video, I am going to be reviewing this computer that I was given this computer, but I want to give you the full hard truth of this computer because I think it's about time people know the reality of it. And if you can't see right there, it says Carbon Systems, and I'm going to be breaking down all of it, what you need to know. Are they worth trusting? Are they not worth trusting? Yeah, they gave it to me, but they didn't say that I had to say nice things about it. How are you doing? My name is Harrison Barron from growth-generators.com. We help MSPs grow, and I want to help your MSP grow. If you'd like to learn more about us, head over to growth-generators.com, whether that's learning how to sell your services to more people, how to market your business so you can get an unlimited number of leads. And if you want to grab some of our resources, we have a ton of resources. We have master classes, we have free downloads, we have RMM tools, PSA tools, acronym sheets, we have recommendations on certain things. And the website is in the process of adding more pages. We have different services we're now offering, consulting. If you want to have me come speak on your podcast, by all means, feel free to reach out. And then we have our programs, our flagship MSP Heroes. Head over there to learn more. And also, we're in the new office. We got the new sign here. Unfortunately, I had a bunch of things recorded, the whole setup of the office and all that kind of stuff, and I lost all the footage. I'm not gonna lie. I had the camera, I threw the SD card in my drone, took a bunch of drone videography when I was at the beach in the Outer Banks. It's all gone. So I'm going to give you guys a full walkthrough of the office here very, very soon. So bear with me. So let's talk a little bit about Carbon Systems. And I want to talk about what they do before I talk about the actual computer, because I haven't even told you if it's good or bad or it's worth your money. But this is what they do. They provide business ready hardware solutions for you, an MSP, an IT service provider. And the nice part about it is there's no logos on anything. There's nothing that a customer of yours is going to be able to go price check. That's the nice part about it. There's no competing, oh, they looked up the part number and all of that kind of stuff. Now, full transparency, they gave me this computer. Part of the rules and the stipulations that I said is if you are going to send me a computer, I get to say whatever I want, hand to God, Scout's honor. I am an Eagle Scout. They said, yep, you can say whatever you want about it. So I want to tell you a little bit about the specs here. This is their system SKU DW149U9, but the operating system, Windows 11 Pro. CPU is an Ultra 9 185H, 64 gigs of DDR5, a RTX 4070 laptop GPU, two storage pieces of 2 TB a piece, and that is it, right? And then they give me a nice computer name here. And you're probably wondering, well, Harrison, this is an Asus box. I can promise you the machine doesn't have anything on it, right? But the important thing is this computer worth your money? And let me tell you, and if you just heard that, let me be completely honest with you. It's fantastic. I even brought it to the office. I took it from my home, brought it to the office because I think it's worth talking about a company that cares about MSPs. Because there's been rumors here, and let me grab it. I've heard rumors. I don't know if it's true or not, but this is what people are telling me. And my job is to disseminate that information to you guys. You have companies like HP now that I just heard literally today that is providing proposals to end users. You have Dell being a little bit predatory towards customers. It's nerve wracking. And the nice part about Carbon Systems is they aren't doing that. Now, I will say I was hoping for a full tower, and this is what I got. I got this unit. Now, and you can see here a little bit of dust. I've put it through its paces. I want to actually leave the dust on it for the video so you can see that I've actually used it and it hasn't just been sitting in the box here. But this is it. This is all you get. And then the only other thing that you have to do is it comes with a power brick that you have to, it's like one of those laptop ones that goes in the wall. There's a power unit, and then it funnels all of the power to the machine. Now, you can do it two different ways. It can sit flat, it can sit vertical. I leave mine vertical so that way I can risk every day if it's going to fall, if one of my dogs is going to pull the cable out of the back. That's just how I like to live. But overall, it's a super clean, super easy machine. I have done nothing to this. They, out of the box, they gave it to me and it worked right off the rip. It has a little bit of Asus branding, just ever so slightly under here. And then it comes with the computer name that you assign it, in this case, GGPC1, right? Growth Generators PC1. And I have to say, I am thoroughly impressed. Now, For those of you that don't know about my setup, I'm currently running on a Razer Blade 15, has an i9 with a 3070, I think, or 3080 specs on the laptop. It's an absolute machine of a laptop. But it struggled in a couple areas. One of them, it sounds like a rocket ship is always taking off. It's a great computer. It's heavy as sin. This is not that light either, but it's also pretty small, so it is fairly light. But the laptop's great. It was also an originally new $4,000, and walking around with a $4,000 laptop and holding a $4,000 laptop, you don't want greasy fingers. You don't want to drop it, anything like that. It's a great computer. But this is a whole world of difference, right? The nice part about this is I was kind of curious. I was like, I'm going to put this thing through its paces. And they said, go for it. We need feedback on it. So I said, great. I have edited 4K video. I don't have anything that records 8K or 6K, so I apologize on that one. But I've recorded 4K video, edited it super smoothly. Many of my new YouTube videos are actually edited on this computer, unless I'm at the office where my laptop is. Maybe Carbon Systems wants to send me another computer if you guys all want to go show them some love. But I keep my house fairly clean, but it's never spotless. I have had zero overheating issues on this. Yes, there's a little bit of dust on here, but this thing is insanely quiet. The fans don't run all the time. Obviously, during longer gaming sessions, I play some pretty aggressive games. I cranked it all the way as high as it can, and it handled flawlessly. One of the conversations I had in the beginning was, hey, look, this is going to be a multi-purpose computer. I'm going to play games in my office, and I'm going to work in my office. Can this handle what I want it to do? Because if not, maybe I'll just leave it at the office or whatever it is. And they said, absolutely. They have customers that run tons of games on this, whether it's a simulator company or anything like that. This is one of their top tier spec computers. But overall, I have to say I am thoroughly, thoroughly impressed. And the craziest part is still, even as somebody that got the computer from them, there's no, unless you're really looking for the branding of Asus, that's it. And I have had one specific issue. This was a self-induced issue. I don't want anyone to think that they did anything wrong on it. And I called them. I got through support immediately from it. And I just needed a quick little assistance with something that I did wrong, and maybe I'll shamefully admit it. I definitely uninstalled and reinstalled and interrupted programs and caused maybe a little bit of file issues. However, their support was super, super responsive. I got through immediately on there. I told them who I was. They knew exactly who I was, not because I'm a YouTuber. Support is not watching my YouTube videos. They were super, super helpful, and I was very impressed with the entire process. So I say all of that because I've heard some of you guys say, hey, you know, their computers are a little expensive. I can't believe how much value I get. Truthfully, and I don't care if you reach out to them or you don't reach out to them. They've given me the computer. They said, hey, all you got to do is make 2 videos, give us your honest feedback, and the computer is mine. The computer is now mine at the end of this video, right? I could bash them all I want. I'm not. It's truly a fantastic company. Everybody I've dealt with in that company has been top notch. They know what they're talking about. They understand how MSPs work. They're located in Canada. They can get these machines out in insane time periods. This was here, I think, in a day and a half, if I remember correctly. I think we talked at like 4 o'clock one day, and it was there not the next day, but the day following in the morning. I mean, it was pretty impressive. And that was with custom specs. They didn't have this computer laying around. So they built it at the office. And that's one of the coolest parts. So if you're thinking about, and I would recommend this with all vendors, vet the vendor. That's part of what this YouTube channel is about, is I get to do some of the homework. Do I get some of the benefits of being a YouTuber? Sure. But I could just say, hey, it's trash. I literally use this every single day. It's incredible. It's a great machine. And if I need to bring it to the office, I can literally hold it with one hand. Am I ever going to move it from the office? No. But that's the nice part about it. And I've had a lot of MSPs reach out to them with great feedback as well. But reach out to them. And I'm producing a video with them later today. If there's anything, questions, comments you want me to ask them, they do watch the videos. So you can leave it down below. I'm sure they'll answer it. And if you need me to, I'll pass it on here. But they sell notebooks, laptops that don't have branding all over it, which is quite nice. They have their Iridium series here. They have desktops and workstations, and they even have servers, which is really, really cool. Hey, look, that just looks somewhat similar to mine. But it's nice. It's a nice small unit. You can throw it up there. Is it a little bit hard to work on? Absolutely. You can mail it in to them. They'll fix it for you. But they are a really, really great company. And I just love that it's finally a vendor that cares about you. the managed service provider at the end of the day, because it seems like every single day, even with our friends over at Ingram Micro, who may or may not have just recently got hacked, and whether or not they decided to do something and let the public know is a different story. Spoiler alert, they definitely got hacked or something happened over there. But it's our job to do our homework, to provide out the best possible systems for our clients. And with that, it's important to just work with a great partner, regardless of the machines, but a partner who cares about your success in the MSP world. And I'm not just saying that because it's Carbon Systems. I don't even get paid if you go buy from them. Truthfully, that's part of the agreement. I just got a computer out of it, right? I just wanted to see what it was like, what all the hype was. I've heard so many people say so many great things. I've heard some mixed things, and I said, I need to go be the differentiator between this. I want to go play with it. And truthfully, for the amount of computer that I got in here, I have a general idea of how much this cost, but they didn't show me the full, maybe they did show me the full official invoice. I don't know why people think that this is expensive, because this, in my opinion, is a great deal. And the fact that I could throw this in my backpack and bring it on site if I needed to, no brainer. Absolutely no brainer. Does it not have a screen? Of course, but it's a desktop. And I have beat the crap out of it, minus me throwing the box. That was just for show, to make sure it's a great computer. So if I do mention, hey, you should go talk to them, it's legitimately a great thing. You can head over to them. We have private training for their system in the back of MSP Heroes if you'd like to go through and grab it. But they have servers, they have About Us, and it's just a great company. Truthfully, it's so nice to have a company that actually works with MSPs, that understands the channel, understands the market, and understands how we operate in the MSP space. So my endorsement goes to Carbon Systems, if you haven't guessed. It's a great company. I have seen nothing wrong with it. They are only available. My only complaints for my international audience, Canada and the United States. Currently. But hey, if you guys reach out and you say, hey, we want more stuff, we could, make things work here. I say that lovingly. I know that they have plans to expand. They just started expanding into Canada and now offering to services and computers to Canada. Go check them out. Go vet them out. Let me hear your feedback. Leave it down in the comments below. Send me a message on the Discord, growth-generators.com/Discord. Get in touch with me somehow. I would love to hear your experiences with them, because I firmly believe it's going to be nothing short of top notch. I appreciate Carbon Systems for setting me out this computer. I promise you I'm not going to throw it across the room. It's going to go back on my desk so I can continue to risk every single day whether or not it's going to fall over when my dogs walk into all of my horrendous cable management. I love you guys, and I'll see you guys in the next video.